Star Wars Day just passed, and to celebrate, I 100% completed the most nostalgic Star Wars game I could think of, LEGO Star Wars The Complete Saga. And the first thing I did was play through the story levels. The journey started with the Phantom Menace, where diplomacy failed, I escaped the palace on Naboo, won the Boonta Eve Classic, went back to the palace, and Darth Maul got cut in half. I stopped the bounty hunter Zam Wessel and went to Kamino to check on the clone army, before fighting Jango Fett for the first time. Then as I was making my way through the droid factory on Geonosis, I used R2-D2's shock ability to disable a droidica for the 5th time. In the arena, I destroyed my 300th droid and Jango Fett before the first Count Dooku boss fight. Then the fun began, and Anakin got his revenge of the Sith on Dooku. I defeated General Grievous on Utapau, and went to Kashyyyk to help the Wookiees, where I dunked on these 5 droids. I returned to the temple and saw Anakin turn to the dark side, then I went to Mustafar to fight him. The original trilogy started with securing the Death Star plans with R2, meeting Obi-Wan, and Luke getting his lightsaber. I watched some guy shoot second, and we took his ship to free Princess Leia. In the process, I dismembered 25 stormtroopers, and just a few seconds later destroyed my 300th. Then Vader killed Obi-Wan, and I destroyed the Death Star without firing any lasers. I fought in the Battle of Hoth and escaped in the Millennium Falcon, shooting my way through an asteroid field where I destroyed 50 TIE fighters. Then I went to Dagobah for Luke's training, and fought Darth Vader in Cloud City, all before Han was frozen in carbonite and the rest of the crew escaped Bespin. Then I went to Jabba's palace to free Han, but I also grabbed 2 achievements while I was there, one for riding every mount, and another for wearing every hat. Then I took down the Rancor, and on Jabba's sail barge I made my 100th build-it. I fought the Battle of Endor and teamed up with the Ewoks to destroy the Imperial compound. I defeated Emperor Palpatine, and Vader's story came full circle, right before I destroyed the 2nd Death Star. I had 16 achievements and 34% game completion before heading into the free play versions of those levels. But before I did, I went back to the cantina and entered some cheat codes, for both characters and extras. Stud multiplier most importantly. In free play, I needed to find all 10 mini kits and the red brick in each level, which would unlock the Mini Mayhem and Secret Master achievements. Finding all 11 collectibles would give me the 2nd and 3rd gold bricks available from each level, the first of which I unlocked by completing the level in story mode. After gathering all 160 gold bricks, I'd get the Going for Gold achievement. I also needed to max out the stud bar and earn True Jedi in each level for the 100% completion, but this was made easy, no, mindless, by the stud multiplier. Right after loading into negotiations, I got the Lightsaber Master achievement for performing 20 unblockable combo attacks. Honestly, I was just practicing the move so I could use it against enemies, but this works too. When I exited this level, Secret Master unlocked because I used those codes to get all the red bricks, meaning I didn't actually have to find them. In the next level, I perfectly deflected a blaster bolt for the 200th time, and later on in the Phantom Menace, I destroyed this whole group of droids with a thermal detonator. Back on Kamino, I activated the 3rd disco floor for the Disco King achievement. Further into the clone facility, I used this infinite supply of laser robots to farm the 200 dodges I needed for the Dodger achievement. And after completing Revenge of the Sith again, I maxed out the stud counter at 4 billion to get the Gopher achievement. In A New Hope, I got cash in for selling my sand speeder to a Jawa and also came across this pretty cool Easter egg. And while I was grabbing the collectibles in Cloud City, I got the achievement for finishing the level while wearing a disguise. Totally legitimately. Then I played through Return of the Jedi and had some trouble grabbing the 360th and final mini kit. Now for the most difficult achievement in the game, Online Player. To earn this one, I had to complete one single level in online multiplayer. Not too bad, right? Right? See, the complete saga came out in November 2007, which is almost 18 years ago. So yeah, there was an option to play online, but that didn't mean anybody would be there. Luckily for me, I had an older Xbox lying around that I was able to use for this, but this part of the script had a little too much build up for it to have been that easy. In order to get this achievement, I had to sign into a new account on that second console, game share the complete saga to it, and quick side note, I played this on the PS3 growing up, but that version didn't have trophies. So for this video, I bought the game on Xbox for $21. Literally 2 days before it went on sale for $5. Anyway, this process didn't end with game sharing, because I still didn't have Xbox Live permissions. In another moment of luck, standard Game Pass was on sale for $1, and it included online multiplayer. Okay, so I was good to go, right? Wrong. In the game itself, the Xbox Live option was grayed out, telling me I didn't have permission to play online when I clicked it. I did a bunch of troubleshooting until I came across an absolute legend on YouTube who had a method to fix it, and it actually worked. Once I finally had everything set up, I loaded into the last Revenge of the Sith level and fought a boss fight against myself. At this point, it was time to replay all 36 levels again, this time so I could complete them on challenge mode, where I had to collect 10 blue mini kits in the allotted time. At one point during these levels, a random person joined my game while I was gone grabbing new batteries, and I genuinely thought my game was haunted when I came back. Who is playing right now? Because what is going on? I think my game is actually cursed. Then someone new joined and we did a few levels together. I didn't know how to see their name, but if you see this, hey. It was actually pretty fun playing online co-op on this game, especially since I didn't even know it was possible before this video. Besides that, there isn't much else to talk about for these, and for doing all of them, I only got like 7% more progress, but thankfully it was over. And just as I thought I was done, I discovered Super Story, where I now had to replay every level for a 4th time. On top of that, I was timed and had a stud goal to reach. No achievement, no gold bricks, just percentage towards 100. I have to admit, after playing through the whole game 4 times, I was pretty burnt out, so moving on to these bonus levels was a breath of fresh air. Each movie had a character and mini-kit bonus level, and each rewarded me with a gold brick for completing them. For the character levels, I had to collect 1 million studs on foot, and in the mini-kit ones, I needed to do the same, but from a vehicle. In this room off to the side, there were 6 more bonus levels, and some of these were actually pretty fun, like Anakin's flight, where he destroyed the CIS control ship. And I learned that this was actually scrapped from the original LEGO Star Wars game. There was also the first level of A New Hope from Vader's point of view. This room also had 2 stud collecting LEGO City levels that were something. Outside, I discovered this door with Jabba's face on it. Behind that door were 20 bounty hunter levels, where I got to play as a group of bounty hunters to locate a certain good guy in under 3 minutes. Once those were done, I was at 87.3% completion with 146 gold bricks, and the last 14 were available to be purchased from the bartender. The last section of this achievement hunt took me to the arcade mode, where I needed to rack up 100 points in one match, so I plugged in that trusty second controller and got to 100. Besides the one for reaching 100% completion, the only achievements I had left were the ones that required me to destroy a specific character as another specific character, and with that second controller, this was easy. Oh, and there's one more I forgot. I also needed to start a bar fight that destroyed 50 characters. I saved the collector achievement for last because buying every character would bring me to 100% completion and I'd get a cool double achievement pop. Or so I thought. If you've seen my LEGO Indiana Jones video, particularly the part for the second game, you know that there's always something with 100% completing these games. In that one, it was those weird custom level items, and in the complete saga, it was these purchasable hints. Thank you all so much for watching. Going back to this game was super nostalgic, even more so than Indiana Jones, honestly, and it's crazy how much of this game I didn't know about as a kid, as is evident by this video being 3 days late. I definitely didn't know I'd have to play the entire story 4 times, but it was still fun. Hope you all have a great day, and may the 7th be with you.